I'm so excited for Adam.
Looking kind of nervous.
And now Adam's aiming your best man.
Yeah, Adam.
Adam's brother, well, there was this one time, I guess it wasn't one time, hang on, let me start over. For those of you who don't know, I'm Eric's younger brother. My name's Adam. And growing up, having an older brother like Eric, who is 6 years older than you, is about what you would expect. He was better than me at everything, he beat me at everything, and he made sure that I knew it. In addition to that, he spent much of his childhood tormenting me, and I spent much of mine being tormented by him. One occasion that really comes to mind, my parents went out to a nice dinner downtown, and they left the three of us home alone, my brother, my sister Lee, and myself. And it was pretty chaotic when they left the three of us home alone, but we knew, no matter what happened, don't call mom and dad and interrupt their dinner unless it was an emergency. So while they're out to dinner, my mom gets a call from me. I'm hysterically crying. She says, hello. I say, Mom, am I 7 or am I 8? Because I know that I'm 8 years old. And Eric's telling me that I'm 7. Lee is agreeing with you. My mom says, Adam, put Eric on the phone. I give my brother the phone. He says, what, Mom? Come on, you know I was just kidding. Needless to say, we got in a ton of trouble that night. I think that as I grew up, I became to look to Eric as kind of a resource, whether it was school or sports. He was a really good guy to bounce stuff off of. And then as I got even older, Michelle and Eric were both great resources to speak to college about, just because they had both been through the whole college experience. They really enjoyed college and were successful, and then were beginning their working careers. With that being said, I can think of an occasion where my brother's advice was just terrible. I was a senior in high school, and I was asleep, napping on our couch in the living room, and this big galoot came up from the basement. He saw a defenseless target. He ambushed me. We start wrestling on the couch. I look down at my knee, and it's gushing blood. I kick him off of me. I'm like, dude, look at my knee. He goes, huh, it's quite a gash you got there. I'm like, yeah, dude, I think I gotta get this stitched up. Like, we should go to the hospital. Nah, I think you're all right. So I hobble on into the kitchen, and I soak through a paper towel, and then, like, a half roll of paper towels. And he comes back up from the basement, and he goes, well, that thing's really bleeding, huh? I'm like, yeah, man, like, let's go get this stitched up. He looks at it again. Nah, I think you're all right. My mom comes home about 2 minutes later. She takes one look at it and says, Adam, there's no way that heals without stitches. Let's go get that stitched up. So 7 stitches later, Dr. Eric really gave me a bump steer on that one. I think that one commonality that I've seen with my brother from the time that we were much younger with kids in the neighborhood, or his friends in high school or college, and even now in the working world, is that people who meet him, they see him as so genuine and so likable, and that's because he is. So it's no surprise that about a month ago, he comes down to visit me at school, and he meets a lot of my teammates and roommates. And right away, I can tell that they like him. And then he comes to one of my soccer games, and after that, we go to a bar. And I'm on the other side of the bar, and one of my roommates leans over to him and says, hey, Eric, you know, after getting to know you a little bit, I can tell that you and Adam are a lot alike. And my brother says, well, if by a lot alike you mean I'm a more intelligent, better looking, more athletic version, then yeah, I guess you could say we're a lot alike. And normally, I'd have something to say about that. But on a night like tonight, when he managed to get a girl as incredible as Michelle to agree to marry him, I can't say I disagree. So here's a toast to many, many love and fun-filled years.
That's your best man, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for him.